Who are you?
Everything led me here. To you. You're the boy from the circus.
You got no place to hide. And I'm feeling like a villain, got a hunger inside. Nowhere to hide from all of this.
Please. Can you help me?
Madness, madness.
Where's Batman? Fuck Batman.
There's something evil inside of me.
You're scared. I get it. But you can control it. You don't know what I've become.
Sometimes, when I feel the darkness, it feels good. My mom says there's no such thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
Madness, madness.
What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Titans trailer video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. So Titans has finally had its showing of its first trailer here on the internet on the first day of San Diego Comic-Con, for which I am super excited about, because, well, there's nothing better than Comic-Con apart from, you know, Christmas, but Christmas doesn't have brand new trailers, but it does have new Doctor Who. So you've got to weigh that up there, your options of what you prefer. But here, Titans has, well, it's divisive. Now, I did have high hopes for this show. I do still have high hopes for this show, especially with the fact that, well, it's on a DC streaming service. They're going to be able to look after it and nurture it a bit more. They won't have Warner Brothers executives looking after it and trying to change it, much like the Justice League, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. And maybe DC can finally have some decent sort of real gritty, great shows, a real kind of amazing presence on the small screen like Game of Thrones. Because let's be honest, Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, they're great shows. I really do enjoy them. I cover them a lot on this channel, but they're not kind of at that tier. They're not that sort of Sopranos, Breaking Bad, The Wire, Game of Thrones level kind of quality, in my opinion. And I really was. Maybe I'm naive for thinking that perhaps this show could have been that. But this trailer, like I said, has divided people. Now, of course, there is the traditional divide here between the Marvel fanboys and those people, those DCEU fanboys who have hashtag release the Snyder Cut in their Twitter profile name. Now, of course, they're never going to go. They're never going to go together. But for me, I am a fan of both. Now, I love the MCU, and I, of course, love the DCEU. But this trailer, something did not feel right. I wanted to really like it, but it just felt a bit off. So we open with
Fuck Batman.
F Batman. Oh, are we serious? Did he really say that? Dick Grayson. Now, while we know that there was a period where Dick Grayson was kind of falling out of favour with Batman, he had really sort of not wanted to become Robin any longer, and that's when he sort of moved on and became Nightwing like he was and like he did in the comics. Well, it just feels weird. It feels really strained, and they have him straight up kill like 6 or 7 people in this trailer, and I'm just like, really? Do we really need to be doing this? Now, a lot of people really hate on the idea that Superman killed someone. He flat out murdered Zod. And this was an unwinnable situation here for Man of Steel. he had to kill him. And Zack Snyder has said that if he got to make the sequel, later on he would explore the fact that the no killing rule starts. So he doesn't kill anyone because he made that decision to kill Zod. And this is why I will actually defend the DCEU, because it's in its infancy. Batman was perfect because, well, his portrayal of him was nigh on perfect because he had been Batman for a damn long time. Same with Wonder Woman. Superman, yes, it was dark because he's finding his feet. But, yeah, here, Dick Grayson, I guess they're going around a similar thing. He's kind of gone beyond that boy wonder, that ward of Batman, and he's trying to strike out on his own, and that's why he said, flip Batman. Yeah, edgy. And yeah, I can't really hate on it too much, because I want to see the context in which we will see Dick Grayson. So we're very much in the early parts here. I was expecting to see Nightwing. A lot of us were expecting to see Nightwing, but that's not what we're getting, and I expect by the end of the season we will have him transform into Nightwing. So it just felt weird. I have to say, it felt very much more like a Red Hood sort of Jason Todd style Robin, as opposed to Dick Grayson, the boy wonder, the paragon of, well, virtue, and really one of my favourite DC characters. And here it just felt odd, and I expect that this is going to be like his first sort of case on his own. This is where he starts to form the Titans, and it just feels really out of place, to be honest, for Dick Grayson. It doesn't feel like him at all, and it seems like throughout this whole trailer they've tried to make it as dark and as edgy and gritty as possible without thinking that, yeah, this seems a bit kind of cringe in some ways. A lot of it does, especially the dialogue with Raven. Now, Raven is going to be about 13 years old in this TV show, so the trailer shows her off as pretty much a very kind of gritty sort of runaway character, and, well, she is the descendant of Trigon. Her mother was kind of tricked into having intercourse with Trigon, the villain, and they want to bring Trigon into our world, which is where Brother Blood comes into play, and that's going to be the villain for the rest of the season. As Raven is on the run, she wants protection from Nightwing, which is what we've got here. Her look looks pretty decent. However, part of me is thinking that this show feels too much like Cloak and Dagger, The Runaways, and as well, I think, possibly Gifted. It doesn't really do that much. It just feels like a very tropey kind of runaway, on the run, it's us against them sort of storyline, which really a lot of the TV shows seem to be doing now. While the Flash, Arrow, Gotham, they have a very big open world. We see a lot of things going on. Here, it's very much on the run, and it's going to be a fast-paced season, which I'm not really sure if I want. I want to see the Titans form maybe in the first couple of episodes, and then go off and do their own crime sort of thing, which is doesn't seem to be what we're actually getting here. But Raven will be the focal point of this, and she's a great character. Everyone loves Raven. Now, the dialogue is cringe. It's not really that good, but the real cringe, the primo cringe here, is Starfire. Coriander, the alien, our gateway to all things space. Here, she is what looks like a fucking hooker. Yeah, I swore. She looks like a fucking hooker. She looks awful. She just looks so bad. I remember just laughing so much when they first revealed this outfit. But now this is going to be her outfit. I mean, my Christ, does this actually look bad? I was expecting this to be like her kind of hiding costume, like she kind of makes herself look human, and, well, it seems like this is what we're getting. It seems like. So maybe, like I said, throughout the show, we may kind of see her true form when she reveals herself to the rest of the Titans. We've got Beast Boy, we've got Hawk and Dove. Beast Boy will show us the Doom Patrol. The Doom Patrol will be in this show. There is an episode entitled Doom Patrol. That's another kind of DC streaming service show that will be coming in. So Beast Boy is, I think in this world, he is part of the Doom Patrol right now, and then he'll leave them and join the Teen Titans, I expect. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Doom Patrol looks pretty cool. It won't be like the Doom Patrol we've got at the moment with Gerard Way's version. It'll be the very traditional version, to be honest. I say traditional, the one that we've had in the past. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see where that goes. But I think the dialogue, the editing, the music just look really bad. The violence has been turned up to 11 here. Really turned up to 11 with Hawk and Dove. And I'm excited to see how Hawk and Dove go. Now, I really do like the guy who's playing one of the characters in Hawk and Dove. He was on Blue Mountain State. He was in Laser Team, the movie as well. So they've got a good pedigree here, at least. And we're going to see a lot of flashbacks, I expect, as Raven looks into the history of each of these characters. So we'll see Batman at some point. He's been cast, or at least Bruce Wayne has. We'll also see his history as the Flying Graysons and things like that. So they're not going to delve too much into origin stories, which this is essentially an origin story in some way. But it doesn't look great, but for entertainment, it looks fun. It just at least looked a bit fun, so I'll watch it at least. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.